Hi, I'm Helga from Helga's Pennsylvania Cooking Homestead, and today I'm going to show you how I make my super easy roast lamb. I have a nice boneless lamb roast and I'm going to make that today. We're going into Passover, and this is how I normally do my Passover lamb. Now for Passover, normally have a leg of lamb because I save the shank bone, but I always have one on hand just in case I do a boneless lamb roast like I'm doing today. So I'll show you how I put it together. Let's get to it. First I take my pan and get some butter going in it, and then of course you know me, I always have to Montreal season things, so that's what I'm doing. Throw this in. I will tell you that I normally do this in the crock pot, but horror of horrors, when I went to use my crock pot I found that the insert was cracked. So since the insert is cracked, I didn't dare use it, and I have another one ordered. So I'm just going to do this in a Dutch oven here on the stove. And I sear it here. I sear it all around. That helps hold in the juices while it's in the Dutch oven. And I'm going to have it in the oven at 350 degrees. I'm going to sear this on all sides. Some butter, high heat, Montreal seasoning. Get that all locked in. Oh my goodness, it smells so good. And before I put this in the oven, I'm going to add one more ingredient. It's not the normal ingredient that most people add. Actually, I should say two. I'm going to add two more ingredients. One is something that is normally used with lamb, and the other one is not something you normally see used with lamb. But together they're dynamite. And they really make a wonderful flavor. Get it seared on the bottom sides, here on the sides. Go. And that's, like I said, that just helps lock in the juices and keeps the roast moist. Alright, so it's not uncommon to use mint with lamb, and I have some mint that I actually dried, set up myself from out in my garden bed. So I'm just going to crumble that in with it, like this. And then the other ingredient that I'm going to use that most people probably would not think to use is, thanks to my mom. My mom was raised with a sugar shack in her family, and we do everything with maple syrup, and that includes lamb roast. So I am going to add the maple syrup here over the top, like this, which will candy glaze it. And that's it. And then I'm going to stick her in the oven at 350 for a couple hours and let her roast away. I'll show you what it looks like when she comes out. The lamb roast is done. She's all nice and tender and in that nice mapley juice. Now I'm going to take her out of the pan here and put her on a plate, and I've let her rest here probably about 5 to 10 minutes. I'm going to put her on a plate, and I'm going to cut her up and we'll do the taste test. Look at how that just comes apart. Oh my goodness. my goodness. Glistening beauty. Isn't that beautiful? So now I'm going to dish her up and we're going to eat her. So here's my lamb on the plate with some latkes and some lima beans. And this is just pork tender. So good. So nice and tender. It's so easy, and like I said, I did it in my Dutch oven pan there, but I normally do it in the crock pot. Just throw it on low and slow and forget her for a while, and it always comes out perfect. It's so simple. So that's how you make my roast lamb, and I hope you enjoy it for the upcoming Passover holiday, for Hanukkah, or anytime you want some really good lamb. And a lot of times I'll eat this with mint jelly. It's like my favorite way to have it. So there we go. Until next time, bye.